good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. I've got toast. I'm absolutely knackered today after yesterday. Spitting toast all over the microphone as well. So I am gonna go out quite slowly today and then just build into the run, because I'm shot to pieces after yesterday. I didn't think it would take. Well, no, I should have known actually that it would take a lot out of me because I haven't run that fast in ages. Anyway, let me just finish my toast and then we'll get going. And coffee. Double check I've got chat working. Okay, chat is on. Hello, Jonathan. Yeah, so I'm going to go slowly. I'm going to go easy for the first kilometre or two, and then I'll speed up a little bit if I manage to get into the run. I know I'm the run leader today, but I have got nothing. I've got nothing today. So let's start the treadmill up anyway, get moving. A minute to go before we start. And I'm still eating toast. I hope you're all well. Hope you had a good weekend. Simon Funnel, thank you for the ride on. Okay, 10 seconds and then we'll go. Right, we'll start out at 10 and I'll see how I go. I'll just talk to the crowd. Hello everyone, welcome to the Monday community run. Feel free to run as fast or slow as you wish. I have literally nothing in my legs after yesterday's half marathon. I will try and keep a steady 10 kph. Garrett, it was fine. I was aiming for 90 minutes and got just under. But it took a lot out of me. Did everyone have a good weekend? Question mark. Thanks, Jonathan. Jonathan says, great effort yesterday. Shame I couldn't make it. Yeah, no, it was good. We had, I think we started with about 16 runners, and I think 6 finished. Darren came first. We did have Jens Jonker, who is a really fast elite runner, and he started and he did about 12k, and then he stopped. Darren finished in about 126, something like that. And then Darren Evans finished a little bit after that, and then I was third. I was third in 129.51. So I had to sprint at the end to make it under 130, but I just got there. No worries, Jarrett. Thanks for joining. Although, why you can't use a headset and run on the treadmill at the same time is beyond me. Full stop. Just lazy, if you ask me. Jarrett is only going to stay with us for a couple of kilometres because he's got a meeting. Anthony, hello, buddy. He says, hello all, how is everyone? Yeah, all right, but very, very tired after yesterday. Legs are shot to pieces. I think today, actually, will be a good recovery run for yesterday. So yeah, we're going to take it very relaxed today, trying to keep the heart rate as low as possible. Come on, Adrian, give everyone else a chance. Oh no, I've got the eye thing on again. Hate that, I wish it would go away. Why don't you go away? Right, 1 kilometre done. 6 minutes. Yeah, that is true. If it was a crosshair on my head, then I would be more worried, Merv. But, no, I mean, it's just annoying that because it's supposed to be a clean feed from the camera. And every so often it'll do this thing where you can see it says no card or something, no SD card, and it's got the box around my face. It's very annoying. It is feeling quite close in here as well.
50% humidity in here, 22.5 degrees inside shed quarters this evening. Paul Deering is running. Jonathan Perkin is with me. Theo Heldorn is with me. Nice to have you with me, guys. So that's my little group of three, or there's four of us. Yeah, we've got Adrian Mutzer up ahead. Jarrett is running. Megan Cook is running. Nice to have them. Geneva Samples is running. Santos is there as well. Nice to have you guys with us. And Merv, of course. Oh, and now camera's gone off. What's gone on there? Oh dear. Right, now I need to fix that now, don't I? Bear with me a second. Why has that gone off? Right, hopefully that's okay. Actually, there's quite a few people all running around about 6 minutes per kilometre. Oh, Barcy's just had a dropout. Good evening, Tina. Tina Beard has joined us after, no doubt, a day of sitting in the garden, lounging around. No doubt helping the princess with her video earlier today, recording that with her, making sure that the princess, Catherine, uses all the right enunciation and words in her video. Isn't that not what you did today, Tina? Yes. Anthony says, sad news about Cheptegei. Yeah, I mean, that was awful. Horrible story. I won't go into it. But, yeah, very sad about Cheptegei. Tina says you're waffling. When have I ever done anything else? That's what she said. Are you sure your wife isn't trying to set fire to you? Adrian, are you sure that your wife isn't trying to set fire to you while you run? Hello, Olaf. Hope you're well. Well, I tell you what, we're nearly 2 kilometres in, and that has passed very quickly. Oh yes, Paul and Theo and me. Brighton Marathon formation. Which is a handy link to say that we are doing Brighton Marathon again next year. If you would like to join us, anyone is welcome. We will have an open house here at Shed Quarters for you to come and visit on the Saturday. Shed Quarters, not Shepherd Court. Then on Sunday you can do either the marathon or the Brighton 10K. Oh my goodness, Tina hasn't tidied the kitchen yet. I tell you what, after the half marathon yesterday, my eldest son, visited with his new girlfriend. Well, the amount of tidying I had to do before they arrived, I have never tidied the kitchen so thoroughly in my life, just to impress my son's new girlfriend. I have literally no idea what any of you are talking about. Yes, I could have just brought it into this beautiful shed, couldn't I? That would have worked fine, because this is always tidy. Anyway, I think she was suitably impressed. Having said that, we then had dinner, and I didn't clear up the dinner plates till this morning. And if you've been following Dishwasher Gate, we do have a dishwasher which we have had now for 2 or 3 months. We do have a dishwasher, it's just not plumbed in. We have nowhere to plumb it into. We haven't got anyone to do it for us yet. It's just sitting in the kitchen, in the way. I know, Anthony, washing and tidying. What am I like? I'll be a husband before you know it. Like a proper husband, not just a waste of time husband, an actual husband. The yellow beacon is 1/4 of the way through. Merv says, Tina, you might as well take the opportunity to reinforce Stephen's claim. I think Merv is just giving you the opportunity to have another go at me for being a rubbish husband, which I know that you're not going to take. You wouldn't. I mean, I know that you wouldn't ever say anything disparaging about me. Okay, I have to say, legs are loosening up a little bit. So I started out very tight, very tired in the legs. But I'm glad after 2.5k, they do seem to just be easing up a little bit. So I think we'll make it through this 10k relatively pain-free. Tina says you may be a rubbish husband, but at least you're a half-decent runner. Yeah, well, until yesterday, I was beginning to doubt that as well, but I was quite pleased with yesterday. So, yeah, it gave me a lot of confidence for marathon training for next year, that I can still run with a little bit of speed if I absolutely have to. And if I do some training, that might be even better. So this is the route where we go through the jungle and then we end the run on the new southern beach route. Very nice indeed, very pretty. Tina, well, yeah, certainly the last 5k. So the first 10k I felt relatively comfortable. The next 5k after that, I could feel that it was going to be hard work, and the last 5k was very hard work. Yeah, I really had to force it out of myself. So what has everyone done this weekend? Anthony, Olaf, Tina, Merv, anyone else watching? What have you been up to this weekend? So I did Queen Elizabeth Country Park Run. Actually, it's just called Queen Elizabeth Park Run, but it's in Hampshire. It's not flat at all. So we did Queen Elizabeth Park Run on Saturday morning. I can't remember what I did Saturday afternoon. I'm sure we did something Saturday afternoon. Anyway, I'll remember later. And then, yeah, we did the half marathon on Sunday morning. And then my eldest son came to visit with his new girlfriend on Sunday afternoon. And a very pleasant afternoon was had by all. Oh, yes, of course, Tina said goodbye to her cat at the weekend. Very sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Tina. Yeah. And Anthony ran yesterday and then sat on the sofa watching the Super Tri from London, which I didn't see. Did England play on Saturday? I think I watched the England match on Saturday on TV. I still have coffee left in my cup, so when we get to halfway, I'm going to jump off the treadmill and cheat for 10 seconds and swig the rest of my coffee. That's it. Yeah, we played Ireland, didn't we, Merv? That's correct, yes. Good first half, rubbish second half. Of course, yeah. Sorry, Merv. I forgot yours. I didn't see your flag. Well, I did see your flag. It just didn't trigger in my brain. Oh yes, Tina's reminded me. Clive Finnimore seems to be back live streaming, so we should get him back on the Zwift Run channel. He did a live stream of his MHG lunchtime run today, which Tina watched. She said he did a good stream today. He's definitely getting back on it, so that's good. So yeah, we'll definitely get Clive back on the Zwift Run channel. Jonathan has spent Sunday afternoon diagnosing a fault in his garden mulcher. He's ordered a new capacitor from eBay and hopefully it'll work. That is proper grown-up dad stuff on a Sunday, isn't it? Fixing stuff in your garden. Fixing garden machine. See, I don't do any of that kind of stuff. I don't do proper grown-up dad stuff. Putting up shelves. You know, that proper stuff that real men do. Diagnosing a fault in the garden mulcher. That is a sentence I never say. Also, I've ordered a new capacitor from eBay is also a sentence I never say. Merv says that's why your dishwasher is useless. Oh, yeah, could be that. Could be that. Yeah, because we always have to get a man in to do it. I can't ever do it myself. Jonathan says, I love fixing stuff. I hate throwing things away when it only costs a few pounds to fix. Jonathan, can I give you my old laptop to fix, please? Okay, Victoria doesn't listen to this. Right, we're 4K in. 5 more minutes. And we'll be halfway and I can drink the rest of my coffee. My God. Jonathan, I'm trying to fix an air compressor. Any ideas for a magnetic flux operation? What the heck? Did someone say flux capacitor? Longer than you said you would, Jarrett. Still doesn't like to say Jarrett, does it? Thanks for joining, Megan. Appreciate it. Merv, Jonathan says he has no idea. He just watches YouTube for ideas to how to fix things. Oh, very good, Merv. That Merv recently carried out his own DIY on his treadmill. And now, what is the MCB? There's something board. But is it the motherboard of the main board of the treadmill? Merv has replaced it himself. See, yeah, no idea. Anthony says you can learn to do anything on YouTube, including plumbing in a dishwasher. Well, now let me explain. It's not actually the plumbing in that's the problem. I could probably plumb it in, to be fair. To be fair to me, I could probably plumb it in. What we haven't got is the space. And we need a sort of minor redesign of the kitchen in order to fit the dishwasher in. MCB's main control board. There you go. Thank you, Murph. So yeah, it's more about where to put it rather than how to put it in. Kind of means dismantling some of the kitchen work surfaces and or maybe even knocking out a wall, but we'll have to see. That is a challenge, Tina. Tina says, I guarantee that dishwasher will still not be in by next year. Oh, next year? That's only like... Oh yeah, no, it won't be. No, you're right, it won't be. We're not going to be able to get the dishwasher plumbed in before Christmas. No way. Right. Don't tell anybody. This is just between you and me. I'm going to jump off the treadmill, but I'm going to leave the treadmill running. But it's got to be less than a minute, because any more than a minute and the techno gym stops by itself. But I'm going to drink the rest of my coffee. You've seen nothing. You don't know anything, okay? Oh, that is good. Merv reckons there's plenty of room for the dishwasher in the shed. Mate, if I put this dishwasher in the shed, you are coming over to load it every time. I am not walking from the kitchen all the way to the shed every time I want to put a cup in the dishwasher. Have you heard that efficiency theory? That you should have two dishwashers, and that it saves space and time, and I can't remember how it works, but it's basically you load the dishwasher with dirty stuff, and then it's clean stuff in the dishwasher, and then you use other stuff and you put that in the dirty dishwasher. Then you take the clean stuff out the clean dishwasher. And then you wash. Oh, I can't remember. You just use whatever's in the dishwasher, but you have two dishwashers. There's a theory about it. Go and look it up. I can't remember what it is, but go and look it up. It's very interesting. Yeah, exactly like that. Well, see, if the dishwasher was in here, that particular cup, it would be fine. We wouldn't have to go very far. But in general, Anthony reckons that the people who come and visit for the Brighton Marathon, when we do the open house, they could give us a hand to do it. Do you mean to plumb the dishwasher in? Or do you mean to load the dishwasher that's in the shed? I mean, if we only had to load the dishwasher once a year, that would be fine. Okay, Tina says, God help us, you can't even organise one dishwasher, let alone two. I'm not saying I should get two dishwashers, but there is a general school of thought that two dishwashers is better than one. For efficiency, tidiness, space saving, lots of different reasons. Go and look it up, or ask ChatGPT about it, or Google it or something. You're not going to, are you? I know you're not going. You can't be bothered, can you? You cannot be bothered. I've been eating spicy peanuts today, and every time I run my tongue across my teeth, I can feel bits of peanuts stuck in the top of my teeth. Other plans for this week, I'm going to get a haircut at some point. This week, I promise, I will get a haircut. So I will return from looking, around about 40 to looking 25 again. Lovely scenery we're running through again. Fantastic. And here we go, turning onto the coast road now. Just coming up to 6 kilometres. 4 to go along the southern coast road. Heart rate steady in zone 2, I would say. 125 BPM. Relatively comfortable. Yellow beacon just entering the southern coast road with 4 kilometres to go. Yellow beacon, not yellow region, for goodness sake. Sometimes voice to text is confusingly annoying. Quite often you can speak really long sentences and it won't get a thing wrong, and you can talk for ages and it will do everything right and spell everything correctly. Right, Tina did an interval workout and got a badge this afternoon. You are racking up these badges before I can do them, Tina. Adrian says, I've been running with you for so long, that second sentence made perfect sense. Anthony says, I'm waiting for Richmond to come round so I can do the cobbled climbs. Is it not possible to do the routes even when a world isn't the main world? Can't you just choose to do any route? Maybe you can't actually, no. We could do cobbled climbs on Bag That Badge if you like at some point. I mean, we will be doing it, but we could bring it forward and do it quite soon if you like. Okay, so you can only do a route badge on a world that isn't a main world if you create a workout. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Or create a meetup. And then I just read Anthony's thing about you can do it as a workout. Okay. Well, I'm quite happy to set up any of those new route achievement badges or Bag That Badge if anyone has any immediate requests. Steve Davies, what happened on Sunday? Were you okay? Question mark. So Steve Davies joined us for the half marathon on Sunday, but I think he got just over halfway and then slowed right down, and I don't know if he stopped eventually as well, but yeah, I've just asked him what happened on Sunday, whether he's okay or not. Oh no, I've not done a hash run. Is that where you smoke marijuana whilst you're running round? Why is a hash run, Tina? Dare I ask? You 60s drug queen, you. Okay, Anthony's done quite a few. Do explain, guys. Ah, I see. You got sucked in. Right, so a hash run is where they lay a course with flour. It's off-road and has lots of false leads. Okay, so Steve Davis says, I was late with no warm-up and didn't intend to race it, and then sped up. I didn't know it was a race and had no intention of then running. Yeah, he had no basically had no intention of running speed. Hello, Paul. Paul Hayward has joined us for the last 2.5k. Well, you did well to last as long as you did then, Steve. Paul Hayward has just had stuffed pepper for his dinner at one of the boarding houses. Very nice. For those that don't know, Paul Hayward works for at Cheltenham Ladies College. Very, very posh college. So basically, he's just had dinner with a load of teenage girls. Is that what you're telling us? Thank you, Geneva. Lovely to have you with us, as always. And I do wish voice to text would spell your name with the letter J. Unfortunately, it does not. So we've still got Theo Heldorn, Steve Davis, Paul Deering, Jonathan Perkin, all running pretty much together in our little gang with the yellow beacon. Merv is about 54 seconds behind, taking it nice and easy. Kaufman is there as well. Clay Winefield is there. Devereaux is there as well. And Cropper is just up ahead. Geneva is just about to finish, I think. Anthony, talking about the hash running. You have a course laid out with sawdust or flour, but several of the directions are false. So you send people out to find the right direction. Paul Hayward, talking about Cheltenham Ladies College. A colleague at work... Oh no, he's not talking about Cheltenham Ladies College, sorry. A colleague at work did a run in Norway, and there were armed guards throughout the route to shoot polar bears. Oh my God. Yeah, and Tina and Anthony say, Paul, don't mention bears. You know what I'm doing in a couple of weeks, Paul. It's just insensitive and cruel. And I will be carrying bear spray. Oh my God, you're just making me more and more worried now. I'm sure, I bet he did that deliberately, didn't he? Paul Hayward. 2k to go to the beach. Don't mention the bears. Look, I've said this before, I'll say it again. All I have to do is out-sprint Marcus Holmes. That's all I have to do, and it'll be fine. Tina has a cunning idea. She says, just run in a bear suit. Then they won't bother you. Can you imagine? 70 kilometres in a bear suit in the Canadian Rockies or wherever it is. The Canadian mountains. I would probably get shot. Anthony says the speed you showed yesterday should stand you in good stead. Exactly. Just a few more interval sessions and I will be leaving Marcus Holmes for dust. And he can get eaten by the grizzlies and not me. So, in a gruesome turn of events, I did actually ask ChatGPT how many incidents had there been recently in Whistler, Canada, involving grizzly bears. And it said, whilst there have been no fatalities, there has been a marked increase in recent months in bear sightings in and around Whistler, including one incident where a grizzly bear was roaming around the outside of an elementary school in Whistler. And they say that grizzlies are more active in the autumn, or the fall as they call it in the States, just before they hibernate. So basically exactly the time that I am going to Whistler. So it didn't do anything to calm my nerves about the subject. Paul Hayward, thank you, Paul. He says, well done for yesterday's run. I had it on while I did my 14k and it kept me going. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Paul. Thank you very much. Yeah, it did take it out of me a bit, but I'm pleased with the effort. It was a good effort. So yeah, I didn't think I would be able to do it, but I'm pleased that I did manage it. That's it, Anthony. They're looking for food to basically keep in their den to eat whilst they're hibernating over the 3 months of hibernation. So if I don't come back from Canada, you know I'm basically just in a den, in a ditch somewhere on the mountain as stored food for a grizzly. Tina says Stephen would be a perfect pre-hibernation snack. So I'm either going to get eaten as a pre-hibernation snack or I'm going to be stored in the den to nibble on for 3 months. I'm going to take that as a compliment, Merv. See, Merv says there's not much on you, Stephen. You haven't seen the videos that Tina's seen, Merv. I'm saying nothing more. I'm saying nothing more. What's all this about, Paul? My iPhone that I use for Zwift was found 2 miles away, smashed, and now has a flashing screen. How come it was found 2 miles away? Merv says, is that video on a different stream? Yeah, it's on my Film My Run YouTube channel. I think Tina said something like, initially she was disgusted and then moved to tears. I don't know if that was all in the same scene or different parts of the same video. Merv, my latest video about the Cape Wrath Ultra, the final episode of a series that I've been doing. And I went for a swim in the sea in Scotland. And I did take the camera, so there is gratuitous footage of me going swimming. Jonathan says that video is on my OnlyFans channel, yeah. Hey, look, we are into the final kilometre now. We are nearly done. And the legs have held out. Sprint, finish, Theo, Paul, Stephen, Jonathan. No, comma, me either. Talking about the Cape Wrath swimming scene, Anthony says, I think that scene should have been X-rated. Tina says, or maybe not included at all. Paul, explaining about his iPhone, it was really weird. I was looking for it at work, couldn't find it, phoned it when I got home, and it was found outside a school in Cheltenham. So, obviously nicked by some school children then. Thank you so much for supporting this run, everyone. The Monday community run happens every week, funnily enough, on a Monday. Don't forget to check the companion app for plenty of other group runs this week. I will be running Bag That Badge on Thursday and probably Workout Wednesday as well. Anyway, the conclusion to Paul's iPhone story is that he does need to buy a new phone. Antina says, yep, always a silver lining. It is a silver lining when you get to get some new gadget gear. Jonathan, thank you, Jonathan. He says, I enjoyed that. Yeah, that's been good. Loosened up the legs, good recovery run. Thank you very much for joining. Cheers, Paul. Steve, Theo and Jonathan for running with me. Merv has done a good catch up at the end, actually. Well done, Merv. Thank you, Jackie, as well. And thank you everyone who's run and everyone who has taken part in the chat. Really enjoyed that this evening. It's got me through it. As we arrive at the beach, Anthony says, good stream tonight, very entertaining as usual. Well, it's you lot that make it entertaining. Can you imagine if it was just me talking for an hour? I mean, Paul says, good running everyone, well done. That's beautiful, isn't it? I love that. Anthony, I'd love to go swimming in that. It looks beautiful. I would dive off this stone bridge right into that water. So there we are, 10k done in 1 hour, but as we know, this run is 10.1, isn't it, or something usually? Oh no, hang on a minute. No, it is going to be 10k. How does that work then? Oh yes, of course, because we have this new thing with the timer, don't we? Yeah, we've got this new thing with the timer. Are you aware of this? Let me just explain. Look at that, look how the time has now changed. So, thank you, Tina. So, what has happened? For years and years, we've had this issue, which I'm sure most of you know about, which is that when you do a race, you will notice this more than anything, that the time in your result, your race result, doesn't match the time on the screen that you were running to. So say you were going for a half an hour 5k, so you wanted to do 5k in 30 minutes and you ran according to what the timer said on the screen and you finished in 29 minutes and 50 seconds. Your race result would always have said something like 30 minutes and 20 seconds and you'd be really annoyed because clearly wrong. Now, what they've done in a half-hearted effort to kind of fix that is they've now. So, what we worked out was basically that your race result time was having the no man's land included at the beginning. You know that bit at the beginning where you're running, but the timer and the distance aren't clocking up. Well, now what happens is the timer starts going from the moment you start running. But the distance, oddly enough, the distance doesn't start going up until you've completed that no man's land section. So it's really very odd. But it does mean that you can now run and you've got like an extra 30 seconds, approximately 30 seconds to a minute. Sometimes it depends how long that lead-in bit is. But you've now got this extra time in the bank so you can run a bit quicker, or you don't get to the end of your race and then you're annoyed because your time is wrong, because if anything it's going to be 30 seconds faster than you thought it was rather than 30 seconds slower. I've not explained that very well, but I hope it's made some sense to you. So that's what's going on now with the timing at the top of the screen. Right, I am done. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I will see you all tomorrow. We're doing the Film My Run 500 tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock. 4.2 kilometres with 500 metres of elevation gain. Paul says, yeah, you can now start off a little bit slower at the very beginning. Steve Davis, thank you very much, Steve. He says that was great. Tina, thank you. Anthony and Paul and Jonathan, thank you everybody for watching and for taking part, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Look after yourselves, have a great day tomorrow and the rest of this evening. Bye bye guys, bye.